Hey, have you heard about that guy named Quay Quay that tried to braid his pubes with a cookie mixture down in the alley by 46th Street? Neither have I. Let's get into the podcast.
Appreciated game?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like For Honor. It's too hard to get stuff, and you just get bored after a while.
Yeah, it doesn't really keep your attention.
Like
Because I haven't played it in a while.
Me too.
Because, yeah, it does seem kind of like a...
They had a really good, they had a really good opportunity with, having it all Star Wars, but they just didn't include enough stuff.
Yeah, I think the one reason I bought it, and probably why I'm not playing it anymore, is because I just like to be in the world of Star Wars. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really keep you that long.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun to look at, but gameplay-wise, I didn't think it was even that special.
Yeah. Honestly, me and Owen always just play, Hero vs. Hero.
Yeah. And it pisses me off too. Like a lot.
Yeah, that game really gets your blood boiling. It's just some unbalancing and stuff.
You joining up, DDA?
And there's some unrealistic features. Yeah, there's some unrealistic features like you can get hit by somebody with a lightsaber. It sucks you into them so that they can hit you more.
Yeah, I've never experienced that.
Basically, if you have a blaster and it's a lightsaber, then you just get sucked in and you're guaranteed to die.
Yeah.
Because they just keep holding you there. You can't escape.
Like, in that game, I was just terrible. The only thing that really made that game fun
I wish their lightsaber
for me...
duels would have been like For Honor, where it's like more inclusive.
Oh yeah, that would have been cool.
Spamming.
That would have been cool. Alright, ready up.
Oh, no.
Too bad.
Damn it.
Too bad.
No! No!
Sorry.
Alright.
You better hope it doesn't fucking disconnect.
Anything more on Battlefront?
Alright. Yeah, let's do more on Battlefront.
How do you think it is compared to Battlefront 1?
I haven't played Battlefront 1.
Yeah, I didn't play it that much. I really found like the only way to really get into Battlefront 2 was to really I listened to music. Me and DDA both did. And
like Star Wars music?
No. Just Spotify.
Oh my god, you're stuck in the... Oh my god. Are you seeing that?
No.
He's halfway through the truck.
Alright, we need to
Speaking of
keep
underappreciated games. Holy shit.
Yeah, game B-side. Nobody's really
people
talked
don't
about
like it. It's because you have to have at least 2 or 3 friends to play it with, or else
it's not really fun.
Boring.
Right. Well, there's online too. But
this game's music is really good, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it just came out officially like a month or 2 ago, maybe.
It's probably one of my favorite game soundtracks.
It's probably the best co-op game you can get right now. It's pretty.
Okay, yeah.
Really fun.
Also.
Oh.
What should we talk about next?
Let's move away from the underappreciated stuff.
Yeah, should we still talk about games though? Like video games? Hey, did you guys...
What are you struggling down there?
Did you guys both play, Infamous?
Yeah, I played that.
Yeah,
Oh god. Oh god. That's why I should buy this game.
No, the Infamous series though. I
Yeah.
really loved it. The first
It's
one I
really
couldn't
fun.
get past because it was just too hard. There's
Yeah.
like this
I
mission where you had to go defeat all these guys and protect like generators. I was
I gotta. Oh my god. I gotta say I didn't really like what was it? First Light.
Yeah, that one
That
was
was
really
kind of
bad.
weird.
It was a spin-off of Second Son. It
Yeah.
was one of the main characters.
I didn't play that
Second Son
one.
was it was alright.
No,
I think
Yeah, it was
compared
I didn't.
to
pretty
the
good.
classic.
I just got it recently. I don't like it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I
I think it
like,
was a little too gimmicky because it came out right when PS4 came out, I think,
It's
and it had
kind of
like all the
goofy.
touchpad stuff.
yeah,
Like it was
dude.
trying to force that on you too
I was
much.
just. I mean, I really thought, honestly, it might be because it was like it's like a new age in gaming, kind of, and like I'm
It's
used
an
to
old
better
game,
better stuff. But like, um, I really thought I enjoyed when I played
yeah.
Infamous.
God.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh god. The
I
first one?
really, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Infamous 1 and 2. I really enjoyed it like a lot. And that might
Yeah, that
be
was
because it was just like good for its time, but I really loved the karma concept and the
yeah.
Yeah.
It
getting
was
all these new
pretty early to
powers.
do that, right? I don't remember any other. Oh man.
I don't know.
At least not at that level
Far
where it
Cry was
actually like.
before that though, right? Or
Right, but Karma was like, I don't know.
included. When was karma
I feel
included?
like
Like 4?
four had Karma. I think three might have. But the thing about Infamous that I liked was that it would actually influence a lot of. Oh my god.
Yeah,
See?
it
God.
basically the whole that was basically the whole
Because
concept
when
of
people actually get
Infamous.
scared of you, oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
If you
Yeah, people start running away from you and stuff.
yeah.
And I just love the concept that like you could get like different powers if you're evil or if you're good.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Mhm.
And there's like different ranks and stuff, kind of.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. Like
Well, speaking
the
of
just the
Karma, I think a bad example of Karma would be the I really didn't like how Watch Dogs did it. Cause
Yeah, it wasn't
like,
that well. It was just kind of like a second aspect of the game.
well, and also like if you accidentally ran on the sidewalk and like ran over somebody, sure that's bad, but you lose
yeah.
like 100 karma versus like getting 25 for stopping an active shooter or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I
I
guess it's
mean,
Yeah,
they
but
made
like
it
realistic,
way
but
basically,
easier to
it's realistic, but it's still
Oh
really
shit.
hard.
I didn't know you could do that.
oh god, yeah,
Alright, we're
Did you
trying to
break the
stay on
elevator
topic
floor?
while still talking about
alright.
Game Beast.
Um,
But I really think
here's
okay.
another. Yeah,
Should
go
we talk
ahead,
about
buddy.
Far Cry?
Uh, sure.
I think
Like
Far
as
Cry Primal was
underappreciated or?
under.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Far Cry Primal
that
was
was
really
good. That was fun.
underappreciated. Yeah, I
But again, I
loved it.
feel like it's a For Honor type thing where it's kind of niche. Like not many people would be. I don't know.
I loved it. I
Like it would
actually
have
probably
to
liked it
rely.
at the time. I
Right.
probably liked it more than For Honor.
There's like more stuff you can do in
But
it,
the
but
thing is,
there's like less weapon aspect.
like I feel like it was relying too much on like people just liking the setting instead of gameplay. Because it did have like you could tame animals and everything. That was cool.
Yeah,
But I feel like not a lot of people really cared about the prehistoric stuff or whatever. I did. I loved it, but
I really loved that game. That game was one of my favorites. Like
mhm,
just I used to not be like super informed about games, so I didn't get too hyped for them.
yeah.
And then but yeah, that was definitely one of my favorites. I just loved
I
I was
just
gonna
like how
say
you could
something.
Get Ajay Gali to ride on your shoulders.
Shut up.
God.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, Charlie in school one time he told me that um you could get like there's a Easter egg where you can get Ajay Ghale as like a you can tame him, and for the longest time I believed him, and then he made it so
Yeah.
elaborate that I was like he couldn't be joking, but then I said no, you're lying. Is there's not
Well,
actually.
I was gonna start out with it being an obvious joke, but he
Yeah.
didn't catch on to it even when I like openly laughed in front of him. So I just
No,
went along
because
with it.
I thought it was just such like a like a
It's so
ridiculous
goofy. Yeah.
idea that yeah, but okay. Well, um what I loved about that game is maybe because I was just entering my reproductive ages and I
Oh
wanted to see
God.
some titties.
Oh, I thought it was own on accident. Shit.
That might have been why I loved the game so much,
Yeah.
but there were definitely a lot of titties in that game. But you can do
That's
so
right.
much.
Like,
What I love about that game is you can make it so cool and so funny and so inappropriate.
what I like about Far Cry and like RPGs in general is how you can make it like really personal. Like, use whatever you want and go into any situation like however you
Yeah,
want to.
like there's
That's why I'm excited about Far Cry 5, which you should talk about too. It's coming
I
out
really
in
want
like
to
a
get
couple of
that.
weeks.
Are
yeah,
you
I'm
gonna
Yeah,
not
play
sure if
so
I
that?
can
Or are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
get it
it?
really
right
cool.
away.
I don't know
I'm
if I'm gonna
definitely
get
gonna get it.
that. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. Or No Man's Sky.
Uh what do you think he should get, Charlie? I think he should get Far Cry 5 because
Yeah,
then we can play
because
co-op.
it's new also. Yeah, and
People are
co-op.
saying that Far Cry 5 won't be good because it's like set in a time that like is pretty like close to here, but I don't really agree with that.
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't Far Cry 4 kind of pretty
Well,
modern too?
yeah.
Yeah, but
Cry
it's on
4,
like a
but it
different
wasn't.
place. Far
Yeah,
Cry 5
yeah.
is in America.
Right,
But
but
it's
I
like
mean,
down south, and not all people
it's
have
a small
experienced that kind of.
Yeah,
like county in Montana.
I
And
like
it's
it.
I
got
I
love
don't
the
fucking
know.
idea.
clothes
Yeah,
chasing
me
after them.
too.
Yeah, I love it.
And
No,
if you
really, I
have
haven't really heard of a game that had a
That's
kind of like
yeah.
that.
yeah no,
It's
and if
finally
you
different from like Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 were too similar to me.
It's like
Where it's
trying
just
to
like
take down an entire government, basically.
yeah.
This one's
But
just
this
trying
is
to
like
take
a
down a
secluded
town cult.
yeah.
um
The
yeah
thing that I'm looking forward to is the gunplay. It looks amazing. Like
Yeah,
just
and you can
the
go fishing, dude.
shotguns, the blasting through. Yeah.
yeah and
Yeah.
about the people want to experience something that um they're not like experiencing in real
Bitch.
life. If they were being like a cult was raiding their town, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be playing video games. Just saying. They'd be fearing for their lives. Um,
I mean, yeah, who's experiencing a cult?
yeah, yeah. Oh,
I heard
Charlie, busting some moves.
I
What'd you hear, Charlie?
think it was I don't want to say the wrong game company cuz but some game company said that they couldn't fathom a protagonist being conservative, and that's what the main character is. I mean, obviously he's in like down
Really?
south Montana, but they think, you have to be evil if you're conservative. So,
Yeah, that's kind of
not to get too
yeah,
political, but
yeah,
that kind of tickled my
Tickle my pickle a little
bean.
bit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tickle the old ivory.
Stop laughing,
Sorry.
you goofy boys. How do you get your character to laugh?
I don't know.
It
Did you
just
just
does it
do it?
randomly or something.
You sound so goofy.
All right, but let's get back on topic.
Right.
I love, you know what I really love? I love games where you can craft, but you have to collect the stuff that you're crafting, like trove, for instance.
Yeah.
Well, how else would you craft it? You have to collect everything in like
Well,
every
yeah, I
crafting
guess I
game?
just love games with a crafting and loot system.
Alright.
There's some games
Um,
where you can like craft stuff, but you have to.
Oh my
It's
god.
just paying money for it.
Yeah.
yeah,
No. Oh,
no,
dude, I
I
actually got out.
but that's why I love trove, and that's why I loved. Don't don't hate. Um, but I loved Monster Hunter World
collaborate. Oh god.
because
Some
no,
people
like
didn't
I
don't
don't
like
like
trope
the
because it just
actual
takes too
like
long to get
animation,
stuff.
but like it was really anime and really stupid.
Yeah. I
But
just don't like Capcom games in general.
no, but
They're
like I feel I like the premise. Usually I play a game because I like the premise, not the actual gameplay.
it
I,
seemed, and I think I told you this before, I don't like the graphics there. It looked really like low res in every trailer I watched. It didn't seem that. Oh my god.
what the
Yeah, I
fuck?
saw it. It was like really low graphics and like
It seemed
the
like a
big trailer that they
2014 game.
released.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
like you have to you
Is
can
that what's actually like in game?
I don't know,
Like,
not
does it
really.
actually look good?
No, it looks good, yeah. But like it's kind of stupid. I hate when you have to when you're in dialogue and they don't say anything. They just like you have to read the little things at the bottom,
What are your
subtitles.
biggest problems with the game?
My biggest problems with Monster Hunter World,
Hmm.
uh,
You being
definitely
the
the
only person
animating
that's played it.
style. Just like I mean, I don't like the
If
story very
Capcom
much.
stayed away from the anime kind of stuff, they probably would get more players.
Well, that's what they are, though. That's like,
I know.
Yeah, that's kind of what they're known for. But like, so wait, let me get my head straight so I can.
what are your personal games of the year after your what you're about to say?
Uh, okay. So what I was about to say is I just what were we talking about? Monster Hunter. Okay, Monster Hunter World. So just what I love about it is the armor that you can customize. Really, is a lot of the reason that I love it. Just the armor that you can customize is so like specific. Like if you slay like a feathered creature, your armor's gonna have like feathers all over. And I know that doesn't sound
Mm.
really cool, but like it's
No, that's
to me it's
yeah.
pretty
I
cool.
like the small details like that.
Yeah. And then like you can just what's to me what's so exciting is you can kill a monster and then go to the workshop and just check out what the whole outfit looks like. And it's just so exciting. That really is what keeps me playing that game. Um, my biggest problems with the game, obviously the animating style. I really don't like the fighting, um, like
Oh, the
gameplay
fighter.
because,
Well, isn't that a big part of it? The combat.
well, it looks cool, but I feel like I'm just mashing buttons. It's kind of like Dark
Mm.
Souls.
It looked a little too scripted for me. That might have just been what I was watching, but
What do you
do
mean?
you actually like it seems like it's all
Oh
like,
yeah, you
oh
can't
my god.
you
It
can't
seems
just
like
go
too many
on.
cutscenes and like fighting and
Yeah,
not actually.
but you can go on like expeditions, so just explore by yourself. But then you
Hmm.
can't bring friends on expeditions, so you
Oh
can't
really?
just like go out and try to hunt this one monster with your
Is
friend,
there
which is
is there
kind of
co-op
dumb.
in that game?
It's co-op, but it's really shitty. Like it doesn't work. It's just like there's a lot of things that you can't do, you know.
Hmm.
But
Like it's limited.
yeah,
Oh,
my top games of the year.
game of
Ugh.
the year.
Hmm.
You're gonna have to think. Well, 2017, let's say.
2017. What came out in
Hmm.
2017?
A lot. Battlefield
Like
1 came out in
Battle
2017,
Battlefield 1.
right?
2016, wasn't it?
No,
Titanfall
20.
2 is
Yeah.
definitely one of my
Oh,
tops.
what?
I know you hate
Yeah.
Titanfall 2, Charlie, but like
I just think I don't like fast-paced stuff. It's not a bad game though.
I think I like Titanfall 2. I played the tech test and I played it on PC before.
and you played it at my house, remember?
Yeah.
Um
Taking a peek.
yeah.
Oh my.
um but I just
Is that your number one?
wait, I should probably record. I think Battlefield 1 is better than that. But Fallout 4 is just such a fun game. You just go around, but I can't play that shit at night though. Because it scares the absolute shit
There is
out of
a new
me.
settlement.
Cause like
Yeah,
those fucking rad scorpions that pop out,
yeah.
those are the worst, dude.
I never really got into that actually. I liked 3 a lot.
I never played
Right.
3. I played New
Mm.
Vegas a
I
little
would
bit
really like to
before
try
I
that,
played
dude.
4. I played New Vegas before I played 4, but um here I invited you, Charlie. Alright.
Yeah.
New
So,
Vegas was
what do you
just
got
too
now
old for
for?
me.
Yeah.
Fallout Fallout 4 is
Well,
number
also
4.
it was made by like ZeniMax too, which I didn't really like New Vegas that much.
No, me neither. It was like too old.
Hmm.
Like, and I played it during the time that like Fallout 4 was almost out, and my brother really wanted to
Oh.
get into the Fallout series, so
Hmm.
he got New Vegas.
Should have gotten 3.
Yeah, he was like, "This is the most recent one, so let's just get it." But I think for 5, I think Injustice 2 would take that.
I think the best game for all of us to play would probably be Arma 3 or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I
It's
was
like
not sure
open
if I wanted to
world
get that.
and very realistic. It's just a fun game. I played it back when I had a PC, and the
Mm.
community is actually like a pretty good community and stuff, and they're like nice people. And you gotta like, you can like strategize with like random strangers and make new friends in
Well,
just like 2 games.
DD8. Let's see your top, I don't know, 2 to keep it short
Yeah.
games.
Fortnite and
Oh god, I
uh,
fucking hate
I'm
Wait,
Fortnite.
just kidding. I'm just
hold
kidding.
on, hold on, wait.
My top one is probably
Oh, see that move?
My hat.
Just
You see me
launched
like
over you and
reach out
grabbed it
for
off
it?
of your head.
I don't know.
Need to get my hat.
My top one is is hold on. Let me
Top,
check
what's
what
your,
games I have.
Like, what's a
okay.
classic for you though?
Oh, Rainbow Six Siege. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
As what, your second
Well,
favorite?
I have like a bunch of them.
as
I
his
have a
first, I think.
bunch of them tied for first. Rainbow Six Siege, Assassin's Creed Origins, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, Ark Survivor Evolved, Call of Duty World War II. Those are basically
Oh,
my favorite. Those are like my favorite games of
God, you're such a
2017.
normie.
What are you talking
You
about,
just
dude?
can't
Those
have
are
an
good
opinion, can
games.
you?
Well,
just give me your top number 1 game you've ever played. Ever.
oh, oh, that's easy, dude.
On the PS4. Let's do
Oh,
that. Because
fuck.
otherwise it's gonna be
Oh,
like,
what is it?
what would your
No.
answer would have been?
Uh, the SpongeBob the movie, the
Okay.
game.
So yeah, let's not do that.
Uh,
What the fuck is it with you and SpongeBob? God damn it.
I don't know, dude. I just grew up on SpongeBob. I
Grew
got
up on
this.
SpongeBob, die on
I got
SpongeBob.
too much SpongeBob in my system. I guess my top for
Top
this.
PS4 game ever.
Nah.
That was pretty tasty. Big
I'm
Rock
just
Boy.
kidding. Yeah, dude, that game is. it was fun, but I think probably Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, I knew
Ah,
you were gonna say that.
It's just
alright.
What
that's
about
like
you, Charlie?
whenever I get bored of other games, I just go back to Rainbow Six Siege. You know,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like me with
it just doesn't
Titanfall.
get old. It just doesn't get old for me. And For Honor
Yeah, there is a lot to do in that game. Oh man.
and
And they're
Fortnite
still
too.
going, like, the new, like, update is coming out soon.
Yeah,
And
they
that
have a
game is a
really
couple
big
years
player
old,
Oh,
right?
base. Even
dude,
yeah, it's
Rainbow
like 2
Six
years
Siege
old.
is gonna go
It's
on
gonna
for a hot
last for a
minute.
really long
Yeah.
time,
They're
dude.
gonna have fucking
They said they
Rainbow
want to
Six
have
Siege
like
VR.
100 operators.
Because they don't plan on,
They
making, like,
don't.
a Rainbow Six Siege 2, you know?
Right,
No, they don't. They want 100
because we all
operators in
saw
that
how
game.
Destiny went.
Oh god.
Dude, you
How did
fucking
Destiny go?
ninja kicked my
It was
hat
really
off, dude.
bad.
You saw that, right?
I didn't play, no, I didn't
Uh,
play Destiny
Alright,
2,
see you
so, like,
guys.
oh,
you have
see
to
ya,
go?
DD.
Yeah.
Alright, well, now that that bean's gone, we can get to the real shit.
Yeah. Alright. Charlie, what's your top two?
Top 2? Well, I know
Ever.
my top 1
What?
for, ever?
Ever.
It might take the ever category. Ever, oh man, that is tough. I think up there in the top 2, I'm
Skyrim.
not sure where I would place it yet, I gotta think about it, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Oh
That was some
shit, dude.
fun
That was a
shit.
classic.
That was the first Assassin's Creed I ever played.
What up?
God, I didn't know you could take the door off.
You can, and I
Uh,
did.
I know my top, I know my game of the year for 2017.
What?
Ever is hard. Um, I don't think you've even heard of it.
What
Uh,
is it?
it's called Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, I've heard of it. I don't.
You
I
heard of
don't.
it?
I watched like 2 minutes of Mr. Fruit's video on that. I didn't like it.
It can't really be explained in a video. You kind of gotta play it and get into it.
Yep.
That's definitely my game of the year. It actually won almost every category on PlayStation's awards for the year. I think it is PlayStation's game of the year.
Hmm.
But it has like great music, great art. It's like the only game I've ever played that I've gotten full platinum and like 100% on. Cause it's just
Cause you play
so fucking
underrated
fun.
games.
But,
You kind of
well,
do. You
actually,
really like as.
Horizon is like, it got 7.6 million and it's a new IP too, so that's like really good
Yeah.
for, especially being made by a Gorilla, which they did Killzone, which makes
On.
sense why it looks so good, because Killzone did look good. But it's like completely different
What is
from
Horizon
going from
Zero
a,
Dawn about? Like, what do you do?
basically you are, it's really story driven. You're like this girl that wakes up, or is born basically without a mother and basically without a dad, but some guy takes care of you and raises you to like survive in this world, post-apocalyptic, that's been recovered and run by machines,
Uh.
um, that were made by like this AI to try and like terraform the world and bring it back to habitable again. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's just such a fucking great game, and it's got like really good combat. It's like really good mechanics along with the story.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I mean, it was a PS4 exclusive, which might explain why it was less like heard of, I guess. I don't know, it didn't feel like a lot of people were talking about it, but
Yeah.
It was one of the best like optimized for the PS4 Pro, which I'm glad I got that now, because
Yeah.
it looks really good. Oh, my shadow.
You fucking posed for that
Look
picture.
back, yeah.
No, but like, I have terrible judgment when I see other people play games.
Yeah, well, that specifically too. It's not really something you can watch, especially like a couple minutes of to get it. I mean, when I first played it, I was super excited. It looked really cool, but it took me a couple of hours into the game to realize how cool it was, because it goes from being this game about like tribal stuff and
Yeah.
these machines that you don't know really anything about other than they're there and they're doing their thing,
Uh-huh.
to learning like the actual purpose and what's going on behind it, and you actually learn everything about the world before you. It's it's got a great story, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Like, okay, I have a terrible judgment when it comes to watching people play something like, um,
Hmm.
such as, you're gonna hate me for this, but Monster Hunter World. Yeah. I, when Mr. Fruit played it, I really fucking, I was really critical.
Hmm.
Because it was just anime. And
Yeah.
by the way, me and Charlie hate anime.
Hmm.
It's just, we don't like it. So take that as you will. I mean, there's only one way to take it, but
Well, because I'm not even gonna compromise like it's a good like art style, but it's just not my thing. It's just bad. Like
yeah,
I've seen, I don't want to say I've seen some anime, but like I've seen obviously the memes and shit, and
yep.
like everything that you see is just so lazy in terms of animation. And I'm a fan of like animation, like cartoons and shit, I guess.
Like
But
Fortnite.
sure, but it just seems so bad. And that type of
Yeah.
art style, it's just,
You're talking about just anime, not
well, we can get into
Monster
the
Hunter
weed
World.
shit.
You're
Oh,
talking
I
about
see
just
what you mean.
anime, not Monster Hunter World, right?
Right. Well, in a way, I'm talking about Monster Hunter World because like Capcom shit is just awful. Like
It's not
the
anime,
giant
really.
swords and
It's not. Yeah, I don't like the look of the swords.
spiky fucking hair,
Yeah, I don't.
Naruto and shit. It's fucking gay. Is the only word I can use.
I know what you mean. I was really critical when I started playing it too. Levi
Well,
wanted
what
me to get
what
it.
is that? What brought you to like playing it, like getting into it,
What do you
Levi?
mean,
Like what made you get it if you were critical about it?
Levi? Oh, fucking Levi. Levi said, "I'll play this with you," and then it was the only game he would have played with me. But then we never played because the co-op was fucking terrible.
Do
Uh,
you still play it though as like a game, just
um,
single player?
not really. I played it for like 2 weeks, then I was done.
Just
It
'cause
was
you
it
got
was a
bored of it, or
good
there's not
game.
much to do?
Well, I mean, I kind of got hooked into other games such as No Man's Sky and
Hmm.
like this
Yeah,
and Rainbow Six
it's
Siege
gonna
with
pull you in.
DDA.
I say a big factor for our games, well maybe not mine because mine's a single player, but it's a lot of co-op and multiplayer games that we can play together that makes it really fun.
That's why I got the PS4.
Hmm. That's true.
Cause like I could have. I didn't think it was a better system. I mean, it might be, but I didn't think it was. Like I didn't.
Well,
No, that's.
performance-wise, it's objectively better, but
I'm
continue.
saying. I'm saying that's not why I bought it. I bought it
Right.
because I wanted to play with you guys.
Well, so was the
And
Xbox, was that just 'cause like your brothers liked it, or how did you start with Xbox? Like what was your first?
my brother liked it. That's
Okay.
really the only reason I started with Xbox. Um, I don't know. My brother got it probably because everybody was getting Xboxes at the time. It wasn't
Right.
the PlayStation kind of age, but your brothers aren't conformists, so fucking
Yeah,
normies.
I feel really lucky that I grew up with PlayStation. Maybe that's pretty obviously just because I grew up with it and I like it, but I feel like it's just better.
Well, I mean, I
Obviously
really
not with, I mean the Xbox One S looks fucking awesome. I'm not gonna downplay Xbox. I mean I think they're great when they do things better. But with like the Xbox One, I feel like that was kind of a bad console in terms
I
of
liked
like
it.
the
I liked it.
presentation, how they, yeah. But I mean compared to the PlayStation 4,
You know, I
it wasn't
PlayStation 4 has a
the
lot
best.
more features. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like the
Well,
one thing I'm
and
always
also,
reminded of when I talk about this, you can't record if you go on Xbox and like you try to record with your audio, it just won't record your audio, which is
really?
kind of yeah, it like I've tried many times. And I even
Like,
tried to record like on my phone on
mhm.
like the voice whatever, like and then like put it into like uh voiceover. Like you can do voiceovers during, but like you have to record your audio after you record the gameplay, which is kind of stupid to to be quite honest. And you know what? I do like PS4 or Xbox's ones just kind of layout just generally. Here, let me record. All right. Yeah, I mean just its layout. Um,
So, yeah,
what I mean by that is like
like the
how you
UI,
can
what you think?
access things quickly. Like
Yeah.
with this, you have to go to the home, go to your friends, then fucking invite
To
them to
do
the
what?
party, and then you have to
Oh.
select other people you want to invite. You know, it's kind of.
Mhm.
But then with Xbox, you just press the home button. A little a little slider pops up on the side of the screen. You can go under friends, press one button, and they're like,
Well, you can kind of do that with PlayStation, right?
if you can, I haven't
Like,
figured out how to do it.
if you hold it, go to online friends, you can probably like invite them to, yeah, chat in a party. I can do that right from
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose I was wrong.
there. But like, I think I get what you mean, and it's also probably getting used to it.
Yeah, yeah, it's
And
true.
I think
So
a lot
late.
of the functionality too comes from coming from Xbox, or I mean Microsoft. They already have like logging into like your
Holy
account and
shit!
everything. You can,
Did you see that? Me
oh,
fucking swing.
but like I guess an anecdotal example is like being able to access your recordings like through an app or whatever. That's mostly possible just because it's owned by Microsoft and they already have that set up where it's like you have an account
Oh, yeah, on your
and it's,
phone, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that
But I
I
feel like they already
really
have the,
find it really shitty that you can't access your
yeah.
like. I
Well,
have to upload a thing to YouTube and make it
oh,
private if I want to show anybody at school. You know?
yeah. Well, it's a thing about, I feel like Xbox or Microsoft already had that infrastructure that they could build off of. PlayStation never really had. I mean, the only reason that works is because when you save a video, it uploads to whatever their systems. And it'd be great if PlayStation had that, but they
Like
just didn't.
to PSN,
Yeah. Well,
not to your direct. I mean, you can save it on your
yeah.
console, then save it on your. Like, I feel like it's because Xbox is just more casual, really.
Ooh.
I feel like if you wanted to get
What do you
really
mean
into
by that?
gaming, I mean,
Oh.
if you're like, okay, you'll see when I tell you why. You'll see like,
Not to get like defensive, I'm just
yeah,
wondering
yeah, you know,
like what that means.
I know. When I tell you that because you can't um you can't like record YouTube videos on Xbox, right?
Oh.
You can, but it's really hard. And but you can like if
Let's
you're just
go.
casual and hey, look, I did something really cool on uh Titanfall 2 and I want to record it and show it to my all my friends. That's pretty cool. But I mean, if you're on PlayStation, you don't have friends to show it to. So no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But like
Bitch, what?
you have to. You know what I mean? Do you kind of get what I'm saying now? Like you just want to show it to your
Um,
friends, and
yeah.
then on PlayStation, you kind of have to go through a lot of effort to.
Moving away from like the videos though, like recording shit.
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean, what do you think now having a PS4 at least for a couple of months, right? What do
Yep.
you like more? Just in terms of using it, not necessarily how many friends you can have on either one or whatever, you know.
No, I was kidding about that. I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, I thought you meant like I thought you were talking about how when I said you don't have friends to show it to, but I know
No,
what you're saying now. Yeah.
I'm just saying like I know you have a lot of friends on Xbox and that's why you played that a lot.
Yeah.
And friends was a big part of you moving to PlayStation, so aside from that,
I mean, there's some cool people that play on Xbox, like Levi, but the problem is they never play with me because they've always got other friends on Xbox. So that might be why I just
they've got
wanted a
better friends.
PS4. Yeah.
But like aside from friends, what would you prefer to play on?
Um.
Like not counting in
It like
that
you
your
mean
friends
if I
have
was
that
just
console.
playing
If you
alone?
were to just, if you had no friends and you were to buy a console, what would you go with? Having both of them now for at least a few months.
Oh God.
Just based on uh, anything hardware, software, the games that are available,
I mean,
how
I'd
the
have to say,
company runs it.
I mean, you know what? I think, gosh, I don't know. Cause
Oh.
like the being able to show people your clips on your app just makes so much difference to me. Because I
Hmm.
always want to show my friends stuff. I feel like that's
Yeah,
kind of the person that I
that
am.
seems like it's a big part of, yeah, what you like to do.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot, making videos and showing
Yeah.
them off,
Like I
showing
like
how
to.
you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, let me see if I can take one of these letters off the side.
But I uh I feel like I also may make a decision based on what games I have on the console.
Hmm.
But you're saying if like I had every game that I have in general, if I had them on one console, what would it be?
Yeah, aside from anything besides like, I think I'm asking more about like specs and overall feel of it besides any like, you know, just what do you feel is more powerful and what you would, if there were a PlayStation and Xbox sitting next to each other, which one would you turn on first? Aside from friends, aside from games that are on them. Well, maybe games that are on them because exclusives are. Hmm.
Oh God, you know what? I'd have to say PS4.
Rather than Xbox?
Well, I mean, it depends what I'm feeling like, but
Mm-hmm.
right now, especially while making a video, you know, I'm kind of feeling like definitely PS4.
What makes you say that?
Oh God, ugh.
Putting you on the spot.
I mean, you know, damn it. Okay. The you know what? Maybe uh I mean, if it didn't have that thing where you could record your voice, and I know I'm making that, you know what? I think Xbox.
Because of
Because of uh just the way the controller feels in my hands and the way that just the whole thing works. You know,
don't you think that
I think it's because I'm used to it, definitely.
yeah, I was just gonna say the controller seems pretty. If
Yeah.
you were to have grown up with PlayStation,
Oh
do you think
no,
it's
I think I
biased
would
in any
definitely
way?
pick the PlayStation then, but right
Okay.
now the just the features and the features and the recognition and the just like holding the Xbox controller in my hand just makes me think of fun, you know, and just all the fun that
Yeah.
I've had with my Xbox.
If you were to have grown up
Yeah,
without an Xbox or with an Xbox and a PS4, so there wasn't that kind of moral or like,
though then definitely PS4, I think.
okay. And why? Just
Oh, jeez.
because of like,
Oh God. Um, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man.
is it like specs wise, like hardware? Do you think it's faster or more powerful, or do you like the UI or
I feel like there are a lot of exclusives. I'll tell you that. It's like,
on PlayStation?
yeah, I like the exclusives.
Hmm.
Really.
Like, I know you like Uncharted, right?
Oh yeah, I do like Uncharted. But uh, just like it's like it feels like every game when I had my Xbox, it felt like every game that I really wanted was on PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like, oh my God, I've been fucked. But I don't know. I'm not one of those people who like is really big on features because I mean I am big on features, but like quality, like I'm not super intent on like maximizing my gameplay to the fullest that it can be, you know? I just
Mm.
like to jump on, play a game, and
Yeah, I
that's
think
that.
you'd rather have just like the fun aspect rather than
Like serious.
making sure it looks like perfect 4K.
Yeah, and I find that with when I'm watching um when I'm watching like Mr. Fruit. I know I'm mentioning him a lot but
Yeah, I
I've
don't know
been
who that
watching
is.
I've been watching a lot of his videos recently. He's pretty funny, but
We're not sponsored by Mr. Fruit. Oh shit.
no we're not. How did you get killed though? That's what
I hit the pole, I think.
but
Fuck it.
okay. Um when Mr. Fruit plays um when Mr. Fruit plays Fortnite, I don't watch his Fortnite videos because with Fortnite, I feel like it's too strategic. I feel like it's too
Yeah.
strategic. I really don't like in cartoons. That's another channel I watch. Um,
Hmm. I don't hear nothing.
when I watch his videos, I don't usually watch his Rainbow Six Siege videos. Even though myself personally, I like I like Rainbow Six Siege, that playing it, but I think watching it, I can't really get into it because you know I really like watching YouTube videos when it's like more
I feel
of
like
the
Rainbow is more about being in the game, hearing everything and
yeah and
reacting.
yeah I think the I like things that are more just about the like when I find somebody who's funny, I'm obviously gonna watch them. But if they
Hmm.
only play stuff that's like strategic and more about the game than it is about them, then I'm not gonna watch them. You know? Or
Yeah,
I'm
because
less inclined to.
it's more about those funny moments, man.
Yeah, dude. That's why we're gonna
Because
make so much
would
fucking
you
money.
would you like a Rainbow Six Siege funny moments? Like, is it just
Oh,
Rainbow,
hell
or is
yeah.
it like usually the content that you see? Okay.
Oh, I would love Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, whoa. I can open this shit. These doors.
I think there are quite a few. Oh shit. Rainbow
Yeah,
Six funny
Rainbow
moments. Yeah.
Six Siege funny moments. But, like, I just don't see them in the channels that I like. You know?
Yeah.
Like, Mr. Fruit is, Trouble in Terrorist Town. Hello?
What?
My game just, like, something happened and it just maxed out on volume and then went back to normal. Um,
What the fuck?
actually I have my game volume off right now so that we can
Really?
listen to the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Um, but, I think cartoons, or Mr. Fruit, His Trouble in Terrorist Town, it's basically, do you know what it is? That game?
I know the Gmod
Yeah, it's,
part of it.
do you know, do you know the game Deceit? With, like, the aliens?
I've heard about it, but I don't, I
Basically,
don't really know.
there's a bunch of people, there's two traders, and they all try to run around, or the traders try to kill a bunch of, or all the innocents. Um, the innocents try to figure out who the traitor is and kill them.
Hmm.
Um, but the detectives,
It's like Mine Night.
yeah. Um, it's the detectives. Um,
God.
there's one detective, and he runs around, and he has like a health station. Anyway, I feel like that is a game where I can really listen to the YouTuber, you know,
Hmm.
listen to the person more than more than they're focused on the game. That's why I love.
Here's something that we can probably end on too. What's favorite YouTubers?
Oh, my favorite YouTubers. Um, cartoons. Delirious. H2O Delirious. I mean, I do like H2O Delirious, but what I feel like with him is just the same jokes over and over and over and over.
I
But
I didn't really like the whole Vanos and his crew, whatever. Like all
yeah,
those people. Oh.
I like Vanos, or I don't like Vanos himself, but I like Wildcat. I like Nogla sometimes. Uh, but I really did like Delirious for a while.
Yeah, he had his
There's
phone case, didn't
oh yeah, that's embarrassing. I don't want to talk about
he?
that. But
We don't bring that up.
yeah, we don't talk about that. That's a podcast, man. I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
You have to censor that.
Yep. Um.
Nobody's fucking watching at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. The one YouTuber that I really like. He's kind of underrated. Is Big Jiggly Panda. He sounds
I
like a
can guess
fucking
why.
weeb name, but like
Not really, it just sounds fucking retarded.
Big Jiggly Panda. Yeah.
Got your hat, got your hat, got your hat.
Come the fuck back here, you piece of shit. But that's how I feel when people try to take my hat in school. It's like I want to beat the shit
Do
out of
people
them.
try and take your hat in school?
Yes, dude. Fucking
I do.
yeah. What? No, not you. You don't.
In band,
Fucking
I would steal your hat.
fucking
You want to beat the
Abdi
shit out
did
of me?
for a while. Finn. Oh man, there's a lot of people that tried to
Faggy
fuck
Finn.
with me. What?
So fucking dumb shit.
Well, I bleeped it out so I couldn't hear
It's
it.
an inside joke. Yeah.
Um.
How fucking long is this thing going? 3 hours.
Yeah, probably like
Oh.
3 hours.
Well, let's top this boy off.
All
Cherry
right,
on top.
cherry on top. Um.
Let's wave to the nice people that aren't watching, cause this is bullshit. 3 hours of two idiots
Dude,
talking.
that's just fucking. All right, I'll make people watch it. Don't worry. But
To the end?
maybe not to the end. That's a little bit much. But
Yeah.
I think
Let's pay people to watch it.
yeah. Let's finish out with one question. I'll ask you a question and then I'll respond or answer the
Here,
question
walk
too.
onto this bridge and then let's be careful, buddy.
All right. Oh shit, my hat. Okay, but the last question for the day is, oh, Charlie.
Oh,
Oh God, Charlie,
it's all good.
Woo. Charlie, hmm,
Oh god.
just look up at the stars.
It's broad daylight. So what's the question?
There's one star in the sky. Ah! Okay, the question is, huh, if you could be inside of any game
Mm-hmm.
and like, not have like, if you could have any game made into an Oculus Rift game
Oh yeah.
where you're under like a circular fucking uh
Oh god, look at me. I'm slowly inching forward.
when you
What
when
the
you're on
fuck?
top of like a circular like treadmill so you don't actually walk anywhere.
Alright.
Well,
If I was,
okay.
let's just say if I was like inside of a game,
Yeah,
because it gets a little
but like
nuanced with
but
virtual
it
reality.
but you don't die, right? There's no consequences. If you're inside of any
Right.
game, what would it be?
Actually, I might say Horizon again. Horizon
Really?
Zero Dawn. Because it's so fucking beautiful, and it's also like, um, I like the tribal shit, and I like the ruins with like massive cities destroyed. But let me think about that more, because I can't say everything is Horizon, even though everything is
I
a
think
video game world. Is that in terms of what looks the best, or what would be like the most fun, or?
what would be the most fun, really? So change your fucking answer.
Man, that's a biggie. I don't know. What would you say?
I am bread.
That's pretty tasty shit. You
No,
get
I'm
the
I'm
jelly on
kidding, man.
there.
I'm kidding. All right, I would probably pick uh jeez.
Ah, jeez.
You remember that one game I showed you, Robo Recall?
Ark would be pretty neat. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Robo Recall. I think either that or Second Son.
Oh yeah.
Second Son. No, I think it's Second Son. Second Son is like a shitty ass video game, but to actually be inside and have
Mhm.
those powers would be amazing. I would really like it. All right, I think that's gonna do
Let's
the. Or no, wait.
let's join in so we can wave goodbye to these
Oh,
sweet sweet
bye
people.
everybody. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment.
And
Um,
check out that new video today. Well, when is this podcast gonna come out? Probably
duh.
after the video.
Yeah.
Well, you're not gonna have to edit this.
Well, not much. I'm
You
gonna
might
have
have to
to
edit it. Yeah.
bleep out some of DDA's fucking shit. Um, I don't know if I can bleep that out actually. Oh shit.
You can just cut it.
Yeah, I guess I can just cut it and turn off the volume on that
Poor
little
little
piece.
boy. He'll learn. He'll learn.
Yeah, he'll learn.